the way the schedule can roll out. But like this the same way Dallas has now beaten Metal twice head to head. If they would have happened at the beginning of quarters, it would have cost Metal 2 points instead of only 1 point, right? So
Sure.
some of this is like how the schedule lays out. And so we'll see over time. But like, we all saw the Patriots go 18-0 and then lose to the Giants in the Super Bowl,
Yeah,
right? Like, so
absolutely.
there's all kinds of things in sports. And with it only being our second week, I'm not ready to crown them. They are damn good though.
They are really, but it's, you know what, it's entertaining to watch. And like I said, it was awesome. Actually, I enjoyed seeing the fans kind of switch to the underdog in Atlanta there, when it being a hometown, obviously. But just people start to go like, hey, you know what? What's going on here? These guys might be too good, because as much as people loved the Patriots, there was a line of people that loved to hate the Patriots too, and it
Sure.
just made for great games and great competition. And the more people that are talking about it, it's only better for the league in the long run as far as their growth goes.
Yeah, and the way our scoring works in the league, it's hard to like run away with it because in Nashville everything counts double. So teams can make comebacks. So I'm not that worried.
So let's talk about that real quick as far as the scoring system goes, because we're talking about matches, and then we're talking about an overall champion in Indiana, and then an overall champion here in Atlanta most recently. So people could look at it as Miami's 2-0, but that's not necessarily how the champion is going to be crowned. It's more based off of a NASCAR style where they're gaining points throughout all these competitions. That's going towards a national champion. Like, is that how I understand it,
Mhm.
towards the final championship?
Yeah, think of it like the PGA Tour, FedEx Cup.
Mm-hmm.
You can get points at each match. They carry over and they take you into the championship. So each week we take the match scores, their total points, and we carry it into the standings. So each match stands on its own, but the season-long standings are the cumulative total of the matches,
Gotcha.
which is still easier to understand than the way Ed explained baseball.
Wow. I feel, Lark, I appreciate you breaking all this down for me. And let me ask you this from somebody who doesn't have a daughter in cheer, and somebody who's just kind of now even learning about this as I go. And I'm doing this with Will and having this conversation with you. I mean, where should I start? Where should someone like myself, who can appreciate this as an athlete, and I would call myself that 10 years prior now, at least. But where should I start? How should I be looking into this? Obviously following on social media is one thing, but where should I genuinely, like, if I had a starting place, where should I start?
You should come to a match.
Okay. All right.
You need to feel it.
They'll be in
The
Nashville.
atmosphere is very different.
I guess I have to. I have some off-topic random questions for you at the end of the interview that I think you'll either really appreciate or really not like.
Well, I've got a couple more here from some of the others. One, are athletes allowed to compete in multiple events? So, for instance, the basket
Yes.
talks along with co-ed endurance. There's no rules to how the teams portray the rosters or anything like that.
No, in week 1, Autumn Schless for Atlanta competed in, I want to say, co-ed endurance and all-girl endurance.
Okay.
I want to say she in those.
And then what led you guys with it? So first of all, kudos on the uniforms. They're actually less revealing than the competitive Scholastic uniforms, which I think is classy for a pro league. So kudos to that. How did you guys come up with the idea of putting numbers on them, though? Was that kind of like a...
That was Bill Seeley's idea.
Yeah.
And none of us liked it. I'm not afraid to admit it. There were so many of us that were like, Bill, we can't do this. We can't do this. We can't do this. Then as soon as I saw the uniforms, I was like, damn, when he's right, he's right. It's so great because it makes the opportunity for a sportscast.
Yeah.
Because now Richard and Maddie can recognize exactly what athlete is by the number on their jersey, say it, and do it. And we had never really thought of that in cheerleading.
Yeah, and I think
when he first kept holding on to, it's got to have it, it's got to have it, it's got to have it. And we're like, okay, it's got to have numbers. We'll see. Like, I can't tell you the number of times there were side conversations like, there's no way we're going to end up with numbers. And now I love them. I absolutely love them.
I mean, I do too, and I think it opens up the door. I mean, like right now, the merchandise is limited to a couple of things: hoodies, t-shirts, etc. And they've got some generic jerseys, baseball jerseys, and stuff I saw in the varsity store. But I mean, I think it's another opportunity for these athletes to market themselves in the future, have a way of gaining a little bit of money, and Then who knows where it leads? Like, do numbers eventually start to get retired? Is there a cheerleading Hall of Fame? I don't know. That might already exist.
Damn it, you're getting into the questions that I want to ask him. I have so many questions right now. When Will's done talking, I have so many questions for you.
Well, I'll let you talk next. It's just exciting when there's a new league because new leagues don't open every day.
I know.
Especially in a sport where you're not involved in, and it's more exciting than curling.
Well, and we're not trying to like. Almost every league that comes out now is trying to take a twist on something else, like Savannah Bananas. Like that's a real league now, but it's really like a twist off of baseball.
Right.
It's like the Harlem Globetrotter version of baseball.
Yes, but there's no Washington Generals.
Yes, true.
But yes, so like we're seeing like leagues like that pop up, and like with cheerleading, like we're dropping the first league, and we're Savannah Banana, and that's not a verb, but yeah, we're Savannah Banana-ing cheerleading. Because, we're making sure that it's so much fun. And we're building it at the same time as we're building the league. So it's like we're Savannah Bananing a sport as we're building it, which would be, I guess, like the equivalent of like when they first built Major League Baseball if they'd had guys on stilts.
Fair enough.
All right, Ed. I don't want to take all your thunder, so let's hear some of the goodies.
So let me ask you this: if a Tanya Harding situation came up, how would that be handled? Follow up to that: are you ever going to turn the jerseys that they're wearing or the attire that these guys are wearing into like what Major League Soccer is overseas? If so, how much ad space can Guys Night Podcast buy onto that first and foremost? Second off, if there's a card to come out and Panini is doing it, can we get the exclusive rights to be on there as well? Follow up from everything that you're telling me, this sounds like almost like TLC is going to buy the rights to gym moms, like the dance moms. Yeah, it sounds like a TV show in the making here.
All right. Do you have a good question now?
I pray that we don't ever go down that route. I will say I do hope we have trading cards.
That would be awesome.
Can you imagine like trading cards with a piece of Gabby Butler's uniform?
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
Like, oh, you have a 1 of 1.
Yeah.
You have the M from Gabby Butler's jersey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I could see that. I could totally see that.
So do you guys have conversations with the athletes? Are they getting excited now? Week 2, are you getting some feedback from them? Like, wow, this is better than I expected, or I have all these ideas. Like, is that something that you guys entertain at all? Or are you guys kind of keeping the athlete league separate at the time being?
No, we want to hear from the athletes.
Yeah.
They're the ones doing it.
Yeah.
They're the ones who can tell us what's fun. I'm 40. I don't do that stuff anymore. I don't know what they can do anymore. Like when I was 40, when I was in college, the most we could really do was like toss a girl, she could spin once, and we could catch her with 2 hands. Now they are with 1 hand, tossing a girl that's doing a backflip and the twist, and catching her with 1 hand over their head. Like that's just stupid.
It's insane.
Like, I don't know who thought of some of that stuff. So like we have to talk to our athletes. Our athletes have to feel like they can come to us with ideas. This has to feel like a team thing. We can't build this without them, and they can't build it without us. So we got to do this together.
Yeah, and for those listening, I apologize. I understand there's an echo coming through. We're gonna get that fixed for the next interview, but I will have this interview set up separately. If you guys subscribe to the channel, I'll make sure that I post this separately, the full interview in entirety, so that you guys can hear everything that we've talked about in clear sound. So once again, apologize. If you've got questions for Lark, who is one of the creators of the Pro Cheer League, please put them down in the comments. As of now, I'm fielding them from high schoolers that heard that we were doing this, that are friends with my daughters, that are interested. So would love some new questions from the people that are out there. But what are some immediate plans for the future for the league? Because you've got 3 weeks before Nashville?
We have 1 week before Houston.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. I didn't even think about Houston.
We're not this Friday, but the following Friday we're in Houston. 2 weeks later we're in Los Angeles.